One of the things that Berdyck had emailed you specifically was saying, this is all an homage to Andy Kaufman and Hunter S. Thompson.
He told me that everything he does is a sort of Hunter S. Thompson or Andy Kaufman style bit.
This is a very good question. How did I secure touring support and management so quickly for Mystery Guest?
I am the great and powerful Mystery Guest. I was on my way to the death metal concert when it was canceled. So I thought that I would come here and realize my dream of becoming a folk singer.
It's because I'm a Hollywood fringe character. And so that means that I've got a lot of friends in the industry. And it also means, like, one of my current friends is an existing working producer for Cartoon Network's Adult Swim. So when they're assessing the situation, they're looking and they're saying, can he tour and can he pack the house? Then, of course, the last thing, is this funny? Well, nobody's doing Andy Kaufman anymore. And you got to remember that a lot of these guys that run these touring and booking and management agencies are my age or a little bit older, and they loved Andy Kaufman.
He did.
And then there's times where he will post a photo or a GIF of Andy Kaufman, or he's gone back and forth on whether or not he actually is the ghost of Hunter S. Thompson or that he's worked with Hunter S. Thompson's estate and whatnot. So he keeps bringing those things up still like an excuse.
I did a show called Wayward Traveler, and I portrayed this public madman figure. It was an act. It was a bit, and it was part of the project, and it was something where it was outlandish behavior, and it was madness, and it was in the style of Andy Kaufman and Hunter Thompson, two of the most brilliant people to ever walk this earth.
I don't know this for a fact, but I think, again, just my speculation, I have to state that, I think that Hunter S. Thompson's estate at some point probably threatened him with a cease and desist. I don't know that they went as far as sending him a cease and desist, but I think they threatened him with a cease and desist.
I am almost done with my first novel. A lot of people have compared me lifestyle-wise and my zaniness and my adventures around the country with Hunter Thompson. And so over the past few weeks, as I've been announcing the book, I've been actually getting a lot of Thompson and Kerouac fans that are following me. And, you know, they know I'm a traveler. They know I'm this wild man.
Since 2018 to like 2021 or 22, he had been like, you know, like, I worship Hunter S. Thompson. And then one day he posted this space where he was like, I don't even know any of his works. Fuck that guy. I don't like him. And I was like, something went down. Something went down for him to
so predictable.
Like that.
My next guest this evening, Hunter S. Thompson, has cultivated a reputation not only for his erratic behavior.
During one 4-day period in Washington, he destroyed 2 cars, cracked a wall in the Hilton, purchased 2 French horns at $1,100 each, and ran through a plate glass door in a Turkish restaurant.
This is true. The only way he'd agree to appear was if I'd meet him on a farm in upstate New York to shoot guns.
I also learned how to shoot guns. I'm a dead shot. If you took me to a gun range right now and you handed me a .22 and you gave me a soda can and you put it far away, I'd hit it on the first shot. I can shoot like a motherfucker. There's a .357 Smith & Wesson sitting on the TV. There was a snub-nosed .38 that was sitting on top of the cabinet in the kitchen.
Get out! You chicken shit bastard! Let me shoot 7%! Bird shot, you asshole!
The people who did this Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were good people.
Hey, like this!
And it's a good place. Here we are in the middle of it, right up on the mountain. If this son of a bitch wants to bitch about his cows over here and shoot at me, well, it's our country. It's not theirs. It's not a bunch of used car dealers from Southern California. Democracy, you have to be a player.
I basically saw the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Damn, I never rode in a convertible before!
Is that right? Well, I guess you're about ready then, aren't you?
Were you friends?
We're not like the others, man. Really.
No more of that talk or I'll put the fucking leashes on you, understand? Get in.
That's it. So other than just a viewing of the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, I avoided reading Thompson. I avoided being influenced or inspired by him intentionally.
I don't know that they went as far as sending him a cease and desist, but I think they threatened him with a cease and desist.
I have bad news. I have proof. It's something called I believe it's called the Owl Foundation, and I think that's all caps OWL. That happened. He requested something from them, whether it was support, public acknowledgement, money. I don't know all the specifics. But what it went out in public was the Hunter S. Thompson Foundation. He went after them.
I remember that.
Something transpired. So that actually literally happened. It's not speculative. A foundation set up by Hunter S. Thompson. He went after them when they wouldn't give him something. I think it was, I remember what it was. He wanted permission to use their logo.
Oh, I thought he wanted permission to use the name Mr. Gonzo. That's what I thought it was.
I'd have to double check to find out for sure which one it was. I can't remember if it was a logo or using the word Gonzo. It's one of those things, something related to that he wanted to be officially known as Mr. Gonzo or something like that.
The bear is not going to ever do you any good unless you put something in.
We've strapped lots of paint to him. That bear's going to light up like a Christmas tree.
You need something in there that blows up. Now, if you have a propane canister.
Well, we've got a flare that we can shoot out of a grenade launcher at it.
Hunter has just requested a propane canister. That man was holding a machine gun about 15 minutes ago.